How's it going, everybody? It's Ron from LiveCaseBreak.com. We're doing a nice little 11-box football mixer. Bring back football for 2020. It's our first break in a while. This consists of 2 boxes of 2020 Legacy, 2 2020 Luminance, a 19 Optic Collector's Box, 2 20 Panini Contenders Draft Picks, a Chronicles Draft Picks, 2 Leaf Flash, and 1 2020 Score. We're going to start with Score, work our way up, do some of the non-base heavy in between, but Score is the most base out of all the sets. Looking for the ultra rare intergalactic inserts. I haven't opened any of the Score this year since it's come out, so we'll see what this looks like. We're getting 4 autographs per box. There we go. Probably gonna be every which way. Get to the rookies. Poor Mariota. Alright, so all the front there. We got DJ Dallas out of 100, blue. So these ones still didn't have the teams on them yet. But we will, if I know them as I look them up, we'll shout them out. Inserts Blake Martinez, under the radar. But everything does ship. J.K. Dobbins, draft. All hands team Lockett. Celebrations for the Steelers. Here's your rookies. Anderson, Perkins, Hasty, Warren II, Bryant, Chase Young, Ruggs, A.J. Terrell, Sean Bradley. Let's see. Those go there. These I gotta sort separately. Seahawks was Dallas. Thanks, Dan. I'm going to be the one actually sorting this break anyway, so be looking all those up. Make sure everybody gets their cards. Even if I didn't. That's what our shipper does. But I wanted this break more than our shipper did. Gurley, scorecard, gray border. Those are unnumbered. All hands team, Cooper Kupp, Fantasy Stars, Boyd, Barkley, and Jones. We'll have to do a random for those at the end. Under the radar of Warner. Gold, under the radar, Slayton, 27 out of 50 for the Giants. We'll do a recap at the end, all the low-numbered parallels, all the hits as well. Patterson, Martin, Jefferson, Pinky, Edward Hilaire, Luton, Dobbins, Vaughn, and Jordan Love. Our rookies out of that one. That's for randomizer. These aren't bad packs overall to do. I like they did the jumbo-style packs in this year's. I think they did that last year, too. Sutton, Trubisky, Christian Kirk. We got Breland scorecard. I remember him from our draft break. He was drafted, I believe. Joe Burrow draft card. There you go. There's your first Burrow, John. Breakthroughs, DJ Moore. Celebration. And our first auto, Cameron Wake. Going to the Titans. What's up, Mike E? Chris K. First hit. This is the football you asked about and they never responded to me afterwards. McKinney, McFarland, Luricky, Hill, Victor, Pittman, Green, Johnson, and Dallas. Real one was Ravens. Nice one for you, Casey. PC card for you. Got a red zone, 9 out of 20. Nate Stanley. Look up that one real quick, just because. That's Vikings. I think that's us, though. DeAndre Swift. All hands Galladay. Connor Diggs and Ryan. Singletary under the radar. Hightower, Parkinson, Swift, Hurts, Robinson, Perrine, Herbert, Espenza, and Davis. I responded to you. We chit-chatted back and forth. That's how I was doing it, pick your team style. You didn't say, well, what teams are available. I didn't know your interest level. That's all right. I took the teams. Zay Jones is a Raider. I need Peterman and Zay Jones to make connections, so all my Peterman-Jones dual cards have some value. Kalen Ballage scorecard. Breakthroughs, Josh Allen. Fantasy Stars, Chubb, Godwin, and Winston. Under the radar of Mac. Next auto is LaMichael Perrine. That is Jets. That's going out to Bill. This is the first box score, Mike. So 2 more autos still to go. Murray, Lipscomb, Wilcox. There's another Burrow for you. Hendrick, Mims, Ahmed, Montez, and Kinlaw. I don't know if you want any of these graded, John, but you can let me know. I don't know if you want those base set or not. I'm pulling them aside, though. Yeah, Colts were... Let me see what they were, Mike, with the discount. They were $95.40 with the 10%. I'd do 90 if you still want them. Because I've already started to take a little bit more off for you. You get a sweet Jacoby Brissett right off the bat if you do. All right. Thanks, Mike. Well, we got it to you in score right off the bat. You don't got to worry about if you get a hit or not, Bill. Now you got one. Maybe we still get one from Leaf. Tannehill. All right, scorecard is Trubisky for the Bears. Henry Ruggs draft. Breakthroughs, Lamar. Fantasy Stars, White, Parker, and Watson. And we got DJ Dallas as our next auto. We just had Dan tell me who that was. DJ was Seahawks. Ben K. He's not on this list. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, Seahawks. There you go, Ben walking home with a hit. Brown, People Jones, O'Grady, Dillon, Gordon, Halmer, Gandy Golden, Bowden, and Diggs. Of course, if I would have flipped them, they all would have been upside down, every which way, except for everyone in this pack. Apparently, wasn't. There it goes. Now they're the wrong way. All right, we got Jerry Jeudy scorecard, a Tua draft, breakthroughs Nick Bosa, Fournette, Godwin, and Jackson. We got Chase Claypool. That should be our 4th auto. For Tua, Mike, you got a 1st-round draft. It's quarterback. Jeudy was the Broncos. That scorecard. And Claypool. Steelers. That's Sean. A couple more packs here. Gold Sterling Shepard. That is 15 out of 50 for the Giants. He might be, but people are paying up for him. Bill, there's not... I mean, it's not too many of them. What you do is you sort them alphabetically first. The stuff that doesn't have team-based things on them, and then you just go alphabetically into their teams. McEwen, Higgins, Okuda, Ayuk, Hurts, Stevens, Elliott, Jefferson, and Kent. I mean, definitely take longer than if this was all just, base cards, all with the teams on them. But this one's the worst, right? So, anything else, there's not as many cards in general. Legacy, the majority of them have the team names on them. And I'm flipping the cards as I go, so. Joyner for the Raiders, scorecard. Edmonds, Jones, and Rodgers. Under the radar, Cousins. Justin Herbert, draft. Breakthroughs, Eckler. And we got Fulton, Edwards, Jones, Tua, Davis, Hodgins, Bryant, Evans, and Eason. Oh, what is this? Must have been a pack I didn't finish going through. Sorry, from a hit. Celebration for the Packers, Ertz, Derek Brown, draft, Mike Williams, Rodgers, Taylor, Morgan, Weaver, Duvernay, Albert, Aaron, Chison, and Chenault. You got all the Herberts? Perfect. Actually, I think that was the first one we got right there. Was that draft card, right? Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Perfect. Pull those as I go. Thank you, Steven. Von Bell, showcase out of 100. Henry Kirk and Jackson. Under the radar, Joe Mixon. Draft of A.J. Dillon. DJ Moore, all hands. And then Lamb, Moss, Stanley, Blacklock, Rager, Bryant, Benjamin, McDonald, and Jonathan Taylor are the rookies. And that was our score. Those are random at the end. That's PSA. That's our hits. Those are parallels. Inserts. Rookies I gotta sort. Okay. Let's do a contenders. Got 6 autos coming out of there. Get a couple more hits under the books, then we'll go over to Legacy. In between Legacy, we'll do Flash. We'll end with Luminance, just because that's this last year's, or the most recent set. I mean, Legacy Contenders. There we go. All right, first college ticket, Nate Stanley. I thought that checklist had the teams. Nate is a Viking. What's up, Tommy G? Viking stays with us. Joe Burrow's game day ticket. Delpit. Connections of Burrows and Edwards Hilaire. Guess that needs to be randomized. Chase Young. Legacy Smith Schuster and Pittman. Deontay Johnson, Sonny Michel, Rice, Eckler, and Mack. So the rookies were just in the center, right? These are all vets. Yeah, it's all vets. Okay. Oh, I'm doing all right, Tommy. Doing all right. All right, next hit is Mitchell Wilcox. Mitchell is a Bengal. So it's going out to John. All right, got Judy, Young, Dunvery, and Johnson. Judy again. Jones and Judy. So much Judy. Deontay Johnson out of 99. We got Zach Moss, college ticket. That's 10 out of 10. Nice one for the Bills. Steve R., nice on card for you. Chenault, Herbert. Connections of Gordon and Minshew. Class of 2000, Herbert. Who's that? Legacy, Russell Wilson. All right, 3 more packs on this one. Omar Bayless. College ticket, 4 out of 23, cracked ice. That's a Panther. Stays with us. Kmet, Homer, Taylor and Gordon, Pittman, Joe Burrow, Legacy. Jake Luton, college ticket. Luton. That is Jags. Albert Claypool. Fromm and Eason. Jordan Love. Gurley and Swift. Oh, these are the ones. I got it. Missed all of those. And last pack, this box. Tyree Cleveland. I feel like we hit a lot of him in the original break. Broncos hit. Going out to Matt. Simmons, Akuda. Another Burrows. Dobbins and Elliott. And there we go. Contenders first box. Done. Let's see. Let's go over to... These are still for randomizers. We're going to do Chronicles, then the other box of Contenders, then move over to Legacy. And do Legacy Flash, Luminance, Optic, Luminance. That's how we're going to do it. Chronicles, a lot of different sets in here. Higgins, rated rookie. Thaddeus Moss. What was that, playoff? Troutman. Keyshawn Vaughn, XR. Calvin Johnson, limited. 30 out of 49. Cole Kmet. Nice Spectra auto. Let's go out to the Bears. Stays with us. LeMay Phoenix, Shea Patterson, Optic rated rookie. Lipscomb, Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Base Chronicles, Chase Young certified, Elite, CeeDee Lamb. We got Jake Fromm, rated rookie auto, going out to the Bills. Bills doing great. Steve R. Nice on card, too, instead of a sticker. Edward Spectra. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a thin card for Spectra. And then Herbert Select. Hasty, Herbert Chronicles. Mims, rated rookie. Joe Reed. CeeDee Lamb. Freddie Swain. Chronicles auto. That's going out to Seahawks. Ben K. Vaughn and Tua rated rookie. Smith Davis. Judy. Chase Young XR. Bennett LeMay out of 149. Crown Royal. Fabric of the Game. Hamler. That's 150 out of 299. Hill and Hunter Bryant select. Hey, you did it by getting the team, so thank you, Ben. Thank you. Young, Johnson, Tua certified. Judy, base Crown Royal, so unnumbered. Jonathan Taylor and J.K. Dobbins. One more pack. Lamb, Swift, Breland, Swift, Justin Herbert Limited, Perkins Crown Royal, Justin Jefferson, and C.D. Lamb. There we go. Did we get 1, 2, 3 autos and a relic? Oh, yeah. Okay. Enjoying Chronicles. It's odd seeing it as a draft product, but I enjoy it. All right, let's do this other contenders. That should be most of what we have to look up besides Flash. So everything else should be mostly team name down there. Sean McKeon. Cowboys auto. College ticket. Base. Jefferson Love from Brady and Woodson. Hunter Bryant college ticket. That's Harrison on Hunter. Lions. Moss, Burrow Jefferson, Raygor. John Elway, season ticket, 4 out of 15. It's going out to the Broncos. That one, Matt S. It's a cool card. I don't know what parallel that is. Like disco or something? Dual auto, Jonathan Taylor, Melvin Gordon. 5 out of 23. Collegiate Connections. Cracked Ice auto. That'll be a randomizer, I think. What team's Jonathan Taylor? That's the Colts. Mike E. Where's Melvin Gordon these days? Broncos. All right, so randomizer there as well. Between Mike E and Matt S. I have a lot of randoms at the end of this. Kenneth Murray. Chargers. Stephen P. Tua. Tavian Feaster. Might not be anywhere. Tavian Feaster. Oh, Jags, maybe? Jags. Alright. He is somewhere. LCB's hit pile. That's where. Alright, last hit of this box. Got Aaron Fuller. Come on. You guys can't be on any other checklist? He might not be anywhere. NFL profile. Seahawks. Why? I don't get why this stuff isn't coming up. There you go. Seahawks. Ben K. It's like a struggle to get an answer. Alright, that's it for contenders. Everything else should go a little bit smoother. Alright, Legacy. Yeah, just I brought football out too early, I guess, Mike. Now I know. Alright, box one of Legacy. Barry Sanders, Timeless Talents, Legends of Peppers. Rookies are Johnson and Higgins. For the ages, Watt, Rice Legends, Claypool, and Taylor rookies. Got a green T. Higgins. That is 5 out of 100. Tillman. Rookies of Bryant and Brown. Under the Lights, Michael Thomas. Mahomes record books, Montana. Rookies of Edwards and People Jones. Got a mini, Devin Duvernay at 64 out of 75. Duvernay, not Duvernay. Lasting Legacies, Brady, Taylor Legends, Jury and Mims rookies. 9 out of 35. Henry Ruggs Blue rookie auto, Chrome. Going to the Raiders. Stays with the home team. Fan favorites, Ezekiel Elliott, Thomas. Thanks, Mike. Hopkins and Chenault. Blue, Brett Favre, 19 out of 50, Legends. Moss, Epenza and Lipscomb. Breeze, Sanders, rookies of Henderson and Vaughn. That's the first half. T.Y. Hilton, mini for the Colts. Roethlisberger, Cunningham, Jordan Love, Colin Johnson. Rookies. Tony Gonzalez, Urlacher, McCoy and Hurts rookies. Archie Manning out of 299. The Saints. Perine and Lamb. Is that a rip card? It is. We got a rip card coming. Delpit. Davis. Woodson. Gordon and Swift. Bryant and Komet. Rip card. 45 out of 50. Randy Moss for the Vikings. Hester, Dawson, Raygor. Points. Vaughn Orange out of 199. Fromm and Potman. Ruggs and McKinney. I'm not gonna rip it, Mike. I'm down so much on this break already. I'm gonna leave it. We might rip it, but I'm not choosing that tonight. Lee Flash. I'll let Tim be the decider on that if he decides he wants to rip it. All right, we got Patterson Purple. That's going to the Chiefs. 3 out of 25. Jacob Eason Photography. For the Colts. Going to Mike E. Jennings. Uh, 49ers. Nate Stanley. Vikings. And Jonathan Taylor is the bottom auto. One of the Colts, Mike E. Uh, 30 out of 35. Khalil Tate, purple. Going to the Eagles. 10 out of 25. Chase Claypool, Flash of Brilliance, green. It's going to the Steelers. Sean F. 6 out of 20. Gandy Golden. Redskins, red. 3 out of 5. Flash of Brilliance, Cam Akers. Going to the Rams. And last flash auto is Jefferson. Going to the Vikings. 35 out of 35. eBay 101s. All night long with those. All right, another box of Legacy. Then we got Luminance, some 19 Optic, and back to Luminance. We'll just do Optic and then end with the 2 Luminance. That's what we'll do. After whose personal basketball rip, Mike? I'm sorry. I just saw the comment. I'm not sure what you meant. Tim did a personal basketball rip? Second football is discounted. There's no way I'm going to be able to do it tonight, Ben. I can't eat another 23 teams, so that's going to hold off till next weekend. Josh Jacobs, under the lights auto for the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders. Johnson, Moon, Ruggs, and McKinney. Isaiah Simmons, red out of 299. Delpin, rookie chrome. Delpit, Gronk, Manning, Akuda, Albert. What I'll do is, now that I have all the product in, I'll post those, and then those will determine as they get closer to filling. Devin Bush, mini for the Steelers. Dorsett, Randall, Reed, Burrow, base rookie. Lawrence Taylor out of 199. Dylan and Tua. Gronk. Henderson and Vaughn. Hunter Bryant, rookie auto. We got him earlier. Where are you, Hunter? There you are. Nope, wrong checklist. Yeah, I think you're right, Lions. Lions, you are correct. Thank you. Devernay out of 100. Lovin Johnson. T. Higgins, rookie chrome gold. If it fills, 24 out of 25 on that one. I can still run it. Those all cards I went through. Davison Jefferson. For the ages, blue. 36 out of 50. Joe Montana for the 49ers. Dylan Dobbins. Rob Woodson record books. Perrine and Lamb. Campbell. Namath. Gordon and Swift. Lamar Jackson blue, 41 out of 50. Matt and Bryant. All right, Michael Thomas under the lights. Fan favorites. Lamar Jackson. Rager and Getty Golden. Jonathan Taylor mini red, 29 out of 75. Kittle. Tomlinson. Ends with a Fromm and a Potman. All right. This is the 19 Optic. I'm not, Haig. I'm not. Alright, so you have the bronze exclusives and the orange scope. Jalen Hurd bronze for the 49ers. Rodney Anderson hollow for the Bengals. Michael Gallup threads for the Cowboys. Sean Murphy bunting for the Bucks. Will Greer hollow for the Panthers. Galladay hollow. Drew Sample. Bronze auto for the Bengals. That's going to John. Our Sega Whiteside Elite Series rookies. Travis Kelce is our orange scope out of 79. Ends with a Mike Edwards. And the bell of the ball for tonight, Luminance. Came out this week. They're still set collectors. Yeah, there was a Metcalf rated rookie bin. Alright, here's Luminance this year. Out of 25 red for the Ravens. Proc. Gillespie out of 299 for the Dolphins. We got Derek Brown, year 1 auto. Blue ink going to the Panthers. I don't know, Hank. I did stature, and then this break, so I haven't been, so it depends on what you're talking about. Russell Wilson Flash. If I didn't respond to it, then I haven't gotten it. Tua out of 250. We got KJ Hamler for the Broncos. 90 out of 100. That's going out to Matt S. Wrong size sleeve. Dynamic Zeke. To a base. Miles Sanders out of 75. Nice Gabriel Davis, 79 out of 100 for the Bills. Gold. Going out to Steve. McNabb Vintage. Jalen Hurts, orange out of 50 for the Eagles. Woodson for the Cowboys, relic. Lightspeed Hill. Last box. We got a bunch of randomizers to do. Not a bunch. 1, 2, 3. All right, last box. Good luck, everybody. Anthony McFarland for the Steelers, 18 out of 25. Mike Evans out of 299 for the Bucks. We got a redemption. Dynamic Jonathan Taylor. Hunter Bryant for the Lions out of 250. Brian Burns for the Panthers. Bright. Relic. Flash of Bradshaw. There's Joe base on this one. Marquise Brown out of 299. James Proch, 124 out of 299 for the Ravens. Casey, PC love for you still. Lights out, Terry Bradshaw. Jeff Okudah out of 250. CJ Henderson for the Jags. Last auto. Well, we got the redemption still. Jaguars stayed with us. Light speed of Henry. Ends with the DJ Dallas. All right, the redemption. Isaiah Simmons, year one, signatures RPS. Cardinals. It's going to David C. All right. Let's see. Let me get. We got to do a recap on real quick, and then we got to do the randomizer. Rich, have a good night, sir. All right, that's all recap. That's not. That's not. That is. That is. Those are not. That is not. That is. That is. Minis are not. That one is. Okay. Got all the cards I need to recap on. And then I got to run 3. Okay. I can, Mike. I can. I got to do this recap, though. This is going to take like another 10 minutes to clean up. And then after that, I can. I think we have a potential divisional just before that, though. All right. Let me get the randomizer window up. There we go. All right, so we've got, there's dice, the list. What do we need? We have a couple randomizers. First, we have these cards, these legacy, 2 different sides. So what we're gonna do, these ones, all of them, we're gonna do the left or right, That's who they'll go to. And then we have from Score, we've got the these cards. We're going to do top, middle, or bottom, and all the cards will go to those. Then we've got 150 in points. And we have the dual auto, Jonathan Taylor and Melvin Gordon, between the Broncos and the Colts. So we got 4 randomizers to do. So this one first is going to be the Gordon and the Taylor auto. Then we've got the points are based on team. So let's get the teams in here. Then we've got list. What do we got here? We've got the left and the right. And then lastly, we've got top, middle, and bottom. All right. Dice 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. 7 times total. So first for the auto between Gordon and Taylor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The final time goes to Taylor. The Colts going to Mike E. All right, then we've got the points. What are 7 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Final time. There's 7. Go to the top. Goes to the Chargers. Stephen P. Steven, I'm going to send this. Are you still awake? It'd be great if you are, because I can send this code to you now before I post the video, just in case somebody tries sniping the code. All right, then we got these cards, left, right. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those all go to the right side. So we'll look through all these, and they go to the right when I sort them. And then last are these ones, top, middle, or bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. Goes to the bottom teams on these. So let me get these marked. Okay. Now we got to do a little recap here. All right. So these are bottom. These ones are right side. Okay. Now the recap. So here we go. Our low numbered parallels, 100 or lower. You had Von Bell out of 100 for the Saints. Nate Stanley out of 20. Shepard out of 50 for the Giants. Slayton out of 50 for the Giants. DJ Dallas out of 100. Jonathan Taylor out of 75 mini. Lamar Jackson out of 50. Montana out of 50. Duvernay out of 75. Duvernay out of 100. Favre out of 50. Higgins out of 25. Gold. Elway out of 15. Higgins out of 100. Johnson out of 99. Our bronze parallels, we had Hurd, Murphy Bunting. Kelsey out of 79 for the Chiefs. McFarland out of 25. Proc out of 25. Sanders out of 75. And Hurts out of 50. Those are all of our parallels, 100 or lower. And the break, I just realized I had the randomizer window still up. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you saw those. Our hits. Our relic onlys. We got Burns for the Panthers. Woodson for the Cowboys. Homler for, I forgot who he is for. We pulled something else for him. I look all these up. I'll be the one sorting this break anyway and look at them all. So I apologize for not knowing the teams immediately and remembering them for right now. Our autos. Ruggs Blue. That is 9 out of 35. We have Fuller, Feaster, Murray, Bryant, McKeon, Freddie Swain, Jake Fromm, Komet, Spectra Patch, Cleveland, Luton, Bayless out of 23, Zach Moss out of 10, Wilcox, Stanley, Cameron Wake for the Titans, Claypool, DJ Dallas, LaMichael Perrine. A lot of autos in this. Henderson for the Jags, Davis for the Bills, Hamler, there he is, for the Broncos. Derek Brown, year 1 auto. Gallup Relic in the wrong pile. We had a Randy Moss out of 50 Dare to Tear rip card. We did not rip it yet. Proc for the Ravens out of 299. Sample Bronze for the Bengals. Bryant. Josh Jacobs under the lights auto for the Raiders. Justin Jefferson. We had a Cam Akers redemption. Gandy Golden red. That was 3 out of 5. Chase Claypool green. Khalil Tate purple. Jonathan Taylor. Nate Stanley. Anthony Jennings. Jacob Eason. Shea Patterson. Redemption for year 1 signatures for the Cardinals. Isaiah Simmons. We had 150 points. That went to Stephen P. And then the last auto we had was the dual Melvin Gordon, Jonathan Taylor. 5 out of 30. Cracked Ice Collegiate Connections auto. And there we go, everybody. That was the break. We got another one in the store. LiveCaseBreak.com. This is Ron. I'm out.